Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of the pod. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Let's talk hoops. Giannis Antetokounmpo wanting out of Milwaukee? Say word. So reports are stating that, Giannis could potentially be ready to move on. It's about time, to be honest with you. I think the pairing between Giannis and Dame was horrible. They didn't play well together. Um, you know, how much commitment did they spend with one another trying to try to make it work? Not too sure, but the on-court evidence, it's damning at the end of the day. They didn't connect well on the court. It seemed like they didn't really connect off the court. I felt like when they brought in Doc Rivers, that was a last-ditch effort to make it work. And then when Dame went down for the season-ending injury, I felt like that was a white flag being waved. And then now reports are coming out now that Giannis wants out, and potential suitors and everything else. So everybody's running around trying to create their mock trades and everything else. At the end of the day, I'm just gonna look at it like, what are the three teams now that can offer the best package, the best fit, or the most draft picks for Giannis? And that list is really short, right? So I'm gonna go off the assumption that Milwaukee is gonna trade Giannis out of conference to the Western Conference, right? And when you say that, three teams came to mind immediately. When you talk about fit, I think the best fit for Giannis moving forward for his career is to solely play power forward. And if he's solely going to play power forward, who wouldn't you not want to play alongside than Wemby? Just saying, Spurs fans, right? If you have a front court of Wemby and Giannis, oh man, you're blocking out, the sun, moon, and the stars. Like who is going to go? Like, you have the ultimate rim protectors. Nobody is coming into the key, right? I just that's an easy one, right? I just think from a defensive standpoint, that will put the Spurs immediately in the top 5 in defense. I think shot blocking purposes, like, oh man, that combination is that's like the new Twin Towers. That's Ralph Sampson and Hakeem Olajuwon, part 2, right? You have Giannis playing strictly 4. He's going to dominate each and every power forward in the NBA. Easy breezy. He's already averaging 30 plus and 13 rebounds playing at a position at the 5 for Milwaukee. What do you think's going to happen now when he's playing the 4 solely? It's just straight domination. So that's just an easy one. I think San Antonio will be a perfect fit for him. You have a Hall of Fame point guard coming off the bench. You have an all-star point guard already on the roster in De'Aaron Fox. That pick and roll is going to be dangerous, right? So I think San Antonio for fit is the best place for Giannis to play. But if we're talking about package, and if I'm the Milwaukee Bucks, listen, if I'm trading away Giannis, it ain't gonna come cheap, and we're trying to rebuild. So I want players back in return. Then I'm gonna knock on the Houston Rockets door. The Houston Rockets have the players I want: Sengun and Green. I want both of those. You can throw in Easton as well. Hey, if you don't like Jabari Smith, hey, listen, man, the more the merrier. Bring him along, right? Jabari Smith as well. Right? I just like those four players I named. I like their makeup. I like their character. They're dogs. I just think Green struggled because he's what, 20, 21 years old? First time touching the playoffs? He's a little inexperienced, a little green. It's okay. No pun intended. I'll take him. If I'm a Milwaukee Bucks rebuilding team, I'll take Green. I'll take Sengun, especially in the East. Jabari Smith and Eason and 1 first-round pick. I think that should get it done for Giannis, but who knows, right? I think I have 2 or 3 other players on the roster now that I can throw in, right? If I'm the Rockets. And, that would be a great rebuild. You have Steady Freddie there already, right? You bring in Giannis, and you might have a little cap space. You might even go after Kevin Durant. Who knows, right? I don't know, but I think package-wise, the Houston Rockets have the best package to give Milwaukee, so that would be a great move for Giannis. That would be a great location for Giannis as well. Last but not least, the team that had the most draft picks in the NBA currently right now, the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm knocking on Sam Presti's door, and I'm saying, hey, if you're willing to come off of 6 first-round picks and Chet Holmgren, we'll give you Giannis straight up. Who says no? I think Oklahoma City is the perfect location for Giannis. He doesn't mind playing in small markets. OKC is definitely a small market. You already have the players around him now to take the team to the next level. You have an all-star point guard, well, potentially an MVP point guard in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's there, right? Jalen Williams, first-time all-star this year on the wing. And then you have Giannis playing the 4. That's ugly, in a good way. But so those are my 3 top teams, for Giannis to go potentially, continue his NBA career. Oklahoma City, the Houston Rockets, and the San Antonio Spurs. But you know what? It's just one man's opinion. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, share the content with a friend. Peace.